Episode 92 continues once again with another rousing edition of...
It continues again.
The Midweek Wrap-Up.
Midweek Wrap-Up!
You know what we do on the Midweek Wrap-Up? We talk about all the stuff in the middle of the week. Hence, Midweek Wrap-Up.
Do we wrap it up, though?
Goddamn right.
We
A
do
tiny little bow.
Concise packaging?
Concise packaging. Tiny little bow. Looks all nice and pretty. And then we put that shit on YouTube.
Free of
hopefully, you guys watch it.
Nope.
So let's start with main event.
The event which is main.
Yes. We open up with Lucha Dragons versus
main.
the Ascension. Guess who wins? Duh, the Lucha Dragons. Sakara takes out Victor while Connor gets hit with a Selena del Sol, and the Lucha Dragons pick up the win.
Let's make a big deal, because Kalisto pinned a guy bigger than him.
Yeah. King, seriously, watch that SmackDown in November, okay? It happened. And if it doesn't happen in WrestleMania, I'm going to be really pissed off.
The thing that really bugs me, actually, the most about this, more than the fact that it's Ryback, and more than the fact that the King is giving Kalisto a hard time on commentary, is that it's very double standard for the King. Because he's spent half his career in Memphis playing the I beat the bigger guys, beating guys like One Man Gang and Sid Vicious. And
shut the fuck up. It's not funny anymore. By the way, Stardust thinks Sami Zayn smells like...
And he looks like a paper boy.
Yes. Then we had Paige versus Summer Rae again. Paige ended up winning with a reversing an O'Connor roll. Got the pin. Lana was trying to cause a distraction, but it didn't work this time.
Might work on Brie Bella. It doesn't work on Paige.
But it did work after the match because while Lana was facing off against Paige, Summer would hit Paige from behind. That would allow Lana to get in and hit a pretty sick jumping kick into the face of Paige. So they're building this Lana trying to piss a bunch of people off. And I feel like she's going to get her ass kicked in whatever match she ends up in.
Lana want to piss people off.
Yeah. And the reason Stardust decided to say all those mean things about Sami Zayn is because they are the main event of main event.
Double main event!
What? It was a good match.
It was.
You know, this is something that, you know, I think that this might have been one of the best, building up Sami Zayn to go into whatever the Intercontinental title match is going to be at Mania. This is a good little side feud to have Sami Zayn in because him and Cody Rhodes Stardust, sorry, don't hurt me. Now I smell like. No, it's
all over his breath.
It's great. It's great chemistry, and it tests Sami Zayn against a guy who's been on the main roster for as long as he has, and it's good. It's a good door opener to the rest of what the main roster is going to give to Sami Zayn. But Sami Zayn does end up picking up the win. Stardust is up on the second rope and he's punching Sami Zayn in the face. Sami's actually able to slip out from underneath, and as Stardust is jumping down and turning around, he gets hit with a haluva kick, and Sami Zayn picks up the win.
Oh, what? Haluva win.
Yeah. Then on to NXT, we open up with Sami Zayn.
What?
Using two places at one time.
Not really, because, it's even on 2 different days.
That's true. He comes out and talks about how, it sucks that he didn't beat Samoa Joe, but, it was such a close match last week that it could have gone either way. Unfortunately for him, it went Samoa Joe's way.
It did,
so,
and I was a little upset, actually.
So, whether it's Samoa Joe or Finn Balor that comes out with the championship at NXT Dallas, Sami Zayn still plans on being a 2-time NXT champion. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, considering he's officially on the main roster now, but you never know. Kevin Owens was doing both shows for a while, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But Sami Zayn does talk about how NXT Dallas is going to be the biggest show that NXT has done.
Yeah, and it's going to steal WrestleMania weekend.
And he feels like he needs to be a part of it somehow. And
he's the granddaddy at NXT.
And William Regal has the perfect position to put him in as far as the NXT card is concerned. He will face the newest acquisition for NXT, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Wow.
That match alone has the ability to steal that entire weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the WrestleMania card is shaping up, but that's the match that people are going to be talking about coming out of that weekend.
Well, I mean, it's a crazy idea, too, is that we're having both Nakamura and Austin Aries have their debut matches on the same takeover card.
Yeah, we had Austin Aries actually do an interview later in the NXT show saying that, you know, when Baron Corbin attacked him, William Regal tried to apologize, and he said don't be sorry for me, be sorry for Baron Corbin, because he's pretty much just solidified that at NXT Takeover he's going to get his ass whooped.
He probably will.
Austin Aries is not playing around, and the last line was great. It was it's going to be a great day to be great, and it's going to be a bad day to be you. So, good luck, Baron Corbin. We had the Hype Bros defeat the team of Kevin Crawford and Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins moving on to a new tag team partner since him and Sawyer Fulton got split up. They didn't work too well. I didn't see much tag team work out of the two of them. They had some offense for a bit.
They got beat up a lot.
And then, luckily, Zack Ryder was there to save Mojo Rawley's ass, and they hit an assisted Rough Rider and pick up a win once again. Zack Ryder carrying that tag team. We had Deonna Purrazzo meet up with...
I've never wanted Kurt Hawkins back more.
Right?
So yeah, Deonna Purrazzo backstage, basically trying to not get bullied.
Yeah, well, we had Emma and Dana a few weeks ago say that there was no way she was going to beat Asuka.
They were right.
And yeah, of course, she's got a big heart. Deonna Purrazzo is she's very.
That's what you want to call them.
I'm talking about what's underneath, bro. I mean, those are nice, but I'm talking about what's underneath.
Yeah, you don't think those are real, do you?
No, she's. Stop. She's
got the fighting spirit.
Fuck you. She's got a will to win. You know, she understands that she might be, outclassed or outnumbered in some way as far as a match goes. But she's gonna go in there and give it her all. And yeah, she lost to Asuka, but so is pretty much everybody else. So it's really not something to be, giving her shit about. But Emma and Dana do that. And so Deanna's like, all right, well, maybe tonight I'll be the one to stop the evolution. And Emma's like, I don't think so. And she was right.
I don't think so.
No. She went on a vicious streak, though. Deonna Purrazzo is a little spitfire. And she's got some mega strikes. She was delivering some really stiff knees. She had some good stuff, but unfortunately, Emma's experience, I think, got the better of her. She was able to take Deonna down and lock in the Emma lock and get Deonna to tap out.
Yeah, no. It's that Emma mean streak, She's got to be violent enough to carry her and Dana Brooke.
It's true. Speaking of mean streaks, we had Tommaso Ciampa.
I thought you were about to say, speaking of the Mean Streak Posse.
No, that's a WrestleMania when they come out and help Shane against the
I've got my fingers crossed so hard for that.
Tommaso Ciampa took on former TNA star Jesse Sorensen. I use that term "star" loosely.
I use that term TNA loosely.
No, that would have been if I said TNA wrestling. I would have used the wrestling very loosely.
Oh,
it's just TNA clusterfuck. Sorensen had his moments, but this was the Ciampa show. He started off with the Ciampa show. He started out like he was immediately dropping his knee pad and drilling Jesse Sorensen in the side of the head with his knee.
Psycho driller action.
Yeah, no, it was not a good day for Sorensen. And at the end, Sorensen was up on the second rope and ended up he was doing the 10 punch on Ciampa. Ciampa was able to slide out and trap his head in the turnbuckle, and then do a big lifting knee, which knocked him off the ropes, and then he like MMA elbowed him in the side of his head and then rolled him over into his bridging armbar and got Jesse Sorensen to tap out. So, yeah, lots of submissions this week.
WWE likes Ciampa.
Yeah. Man, sign Ciampa, quick. Gargano, too. Then we had... Gargampa, there we go. Chigana? No.
Gargano.
Then we had the tag team match that was set last week. We had Bayley and Asuka taking on Nia Jax and Eva Marie. This was my favorite women's match in a long time because Eva Marie got the shit kicked out of her. Fuck you, Tony. This was a glorious match to watch. Not only did she get her ass handed to her by Asuka, not only did she get hug-plexed for a finish by Bayley, but it was all set up when Nia Jax dropped that big-ass leg drop on her. And it was fantastic.
I knew it was going to be like Christmas come early for you.
Yeah, no, it was a glorious match to watch. The best thing about Eve Marie is listening to Corey Graves' commentary about her, because he is so in love with her.
Yes.
And so, like, her entrance is funny because he keeps telling Tom to shut up. And then when Asuka comes out, he makes the National Geographic reference about the beautiful baby deer that's like drinking from the brook, and then all of a sudden the alligator pops up. It's just, the commentary is the best part of the Eve Marie match. Eve Marie doesn't do shit to amplify or make the situation any better. She is just fucking there.
She's eye candy.
So yeah, she got the leg drop, and then Nia got pushed out of the ring. And then there was...
Asuka kicked her from behind.
Yeah, she got kicked from behind by Asuka, and then right into a hugplex from Bayley. And they, after Eva and Nia leave, Bayley and Asuka are the last two standing in the ring. And William Regal comes out and makes the announcement that Asuka is officially the #1 contender and will face Bayley at NXT Dallas for the Women's Championship. So,
are you kidding me?
I think it's safe to say that in a couple weeks, Thomas Wolfe is not going to like Asuka.
Yeah.
Because he loves Bayley, and he knows what Asuka is capable of, and it's not going to be pretty.
I'm going to say in a couple weeks, we're going to have probably what could be the coolest NXT Takeover card that's ever happened.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be an exciting show. I mean, we've got we've got 2 championship matches set so far. We've got 2 debuts happening. So why not set up the final championship match? We are deciding the #1 contenders to take on the Revival. We've got American Alpha taking on the Vaudevillains. This match started out with Simon Gotch and Chad Gable just trying to out-wrestle one another, which is always fun to watch. Those two have great chemistry on the ground. And then it kind of slows down a little bit. The Vaudevillains start to get the advantage. Then as soon as Jordan gets that hot tag, it is off to the fucking races for American Alpha. And the Vaudevillains held their own for a good portion of this little comeback that they had. But even their one attempt at stopping the assisted back suplex, it was great. But American Alpha is so in tune with one another, they were immediately able to take it right back.
Yeah.
And amongst this flurry, we had that German suplex from Diva.
Yeah, the rolling German suplex that looked like he was about to murder Aiden English.
Aiden English got dropped right on the back of his head. I was surprised he wasn't completely knocked out from that. He got up. The fact that he kept going was fucking impressive. But yeah, no, the chemistry between Jordan and Gable is just so good. They were able to.
It's the goodest.
Goodest?
I think so.
All right. Yeah, Gable.
Do you know anybody whose chemistry is gooder than theirs?
No, I
I kind of want to hit myself for saying gooder and goodest.
Yep.
It hurts my soul.
Is your inner grammar Nazi like yelling at you right now?
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah, no, it was they were able to do real quick tags, set up and hit the assisted back suplex one more time, and American Alpha will move on to NXT Dallas and will face the Revival for the NXT Championship.
We got 3 title matches. We got Corbin Aries, we got Nakamura Zayn.
Yeah.
What else? What else? Keep throwing the yummy matches our direction.
That's 5 matches so far. I'm guessing at least probably one more. I'm thinking because it's usually about 6 or 7 matches they usually have for their 2-hour card, which is perfect. Everyone gets a great amount of time. I'm so excited to see how Nakamura brings his style to NXT and what he's able to do with Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
That is such an intriguing matchup to me, and I'm totally prepared for it to steal the weekend.
What about like something to go along with Apollo Crews?
I don't know if Apollo Crews is going to be a part of this one. Unless they do, it would have to. I feel like there's not enough time to really set up a major. I feel like if they set up another match, it's going to be a very simple like maybe they decide like a new #1 contender for one of the titles there to move on.
Yeah, I don't think anything has to be set up. Sometimes the takeovers, one of the matches isn't really a
So
thing. Like they had the Cruise Breeze one, which really there wasn't a storyline to go with that. They just had the one little encounter in the hallway.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I wouldn't mind seeing Cruz Dillinger again.
That'd be good.
Or maybe let's have somebody put Elias Sampson in his place.
Or actually have Elias Sampson have like a standout match. Either or. We'll have to wait and see.
I bet a standout match against Apollo Crews could do something for him.
Let's do that. I'm down for Crews versus Sampson. Let's do it. Alright, let's move on to Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground!
Where we are opening and closing.
We're under the ground of the Luchas.
We're opening and closing this show with championship matches.
Holy cow!
First off, before we get to our first match, though, we had Katrina
setting all these title matches. Now we're having all these title matches.
I know, right?
This is a title-filled midweek wrap-up.
We had Katrina show up in the backstage area talking to Phoenix.
Talking and lip-locking.
Yeah. I'm
gonna be honest. There's not very many times I'm that jealous of Phoenix.
But when he's making out with Katrina, it's hard not to be.
Yeah.
Katrina's saying that the outcome of tonight's Lucha Underground Championship match will either be the end of Phoenix, or we find out a little bit about Katrina that apparently the reason she's able to do her little warp thing is that she is technically dead too, which is why she's connected to Mil Muertes and the Disciples of Death.
Let's get a backstory for her.
So apparently, maybe she is like a spirit returned or something like that, which is why she's able to do that. And the reason she got with Phoenix last season was because she was trying to use his power to give herself life again. So maybe this whole situation, like, she's still very torn between Mil Muertes and Phoenix.
She got a weird way of showing it.
She does.
Except for now. When she makes out with him.
So she says that either Mil Muertes will finish the Phoenix, or Phoenix will be able to give her life again. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But we open up with the Trios Championships on the line. Disciples of Death teaming up and taking on Ivelisse, Son of Havoc, and Angelico.
And you got to remember the rule of this match.
Yes.
The agreement made if that Ivelisse doesn't win, they gotta hit the road.
Yeah, they will not.
Jack.
They will not be allowed
they don't
back
get to
into
come
the
back.
temple.
No more.
Thanks for that. This match was chaotic.
It was in a good way, though.
Yeah, there was just always something happening in different parts of the temple. There was always two
That's
people.
Lucha Underground in a nutshell.
That's true. You get more than 2 people in a match, and there's people everywhere. It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were having just crazy dives and Ivelisse was her leg was being the target for most of this due to her injury last season.
Yeah. A lot of LBI going on.
Yeah, and so it was just it was hard to follow but fun to watch. Ultimately, Team Havoc was able to get the advantage, and Helico was able to. What did he hit? It was the
Razor's Edge Buckle Bomb.
Yeah, the Fall of the Angels. He does the Buckle Bomb with the Razor's Edge, knocks Sinestro down, and immediately tags in Son of Havoc. Havoc goes up, hits the Shooting Star, and they are the new Lucha Underground Trios champions. They get to stay in the temple.
Yeah, they're the 2-time Lucha Underground
Trios champions.
Yeah, let's see these guys go against the New Day.
Fuck yeah.
And Young Bucks and Kenny Omega in a 3-way, 3-person tag match. 3-way, 3-person, 3-promotion tag match.
And spoiler alert, before the main event happened, Mil Muertes destroyed the Disciples for losing this match.
Yeah, he rain punched them.
Yeah, no, it was not like even Katrina tried to save one of them. It was Sinestro. She tried to save Sinestro, and he just got smashed into the ground, and it was a bad situation for those guys. We have some more. We have 2 different segments here that build up next week's Aztec Warfare.
Yeah.
This is the 20-man Royal Rumble style match where the winner will become the #1 contender for the Lucha Underground Championship. First off, we had Johnny Mundo really getting under the skin of Prince Puma. Puma's back there working out, hitting the heavy bag, and Mundo just comes in talking shit, saying that he's not going to let what happened last year happen again. He's going to make sure that he goes right after Puma, takes Puma out, and he's able to go on and win the Lucha Underground Championship. And then he tells Puma that he'll have to take his giraffe pants, giraffe pants somewhere, and he said something else. And this really pissed off Prince Puma, and so he punched a hole in the punching bag.
Yeah. Hole punch.
Yeah. So.
Punchy, punchy, punchy.
I feel like I saw that on Snapchat once. But then next we had a final sit down between Rey Mysterio and El Dragon Azteca Jr. Rey Mysterio is saying that his training is officially done.
Yeah.
And he
poured him a shot.
Yeah. He says, "Hey, before we drink this, I want to present this to you." And he hands him an envelope, and it's an official invitation to be in Aztec Warfare next week. So Dragon Azteca Jr. will be making his debut, and then he asks Rey, "Are you coming with me?"
And Rey's like, "Yeah, son."
Yeah, bitch. Rey reveals that he has an envelope as well. So next week, not only do we get to see the debut of Dragon Azteca Jr. in Lucha Underground and in wrestling currently, but we get to see the official Lucha Underground debut of Rey Mysterio Jr. So,
who's that jumping out the sky?
That's no.
No?
Nope.
He's not gonna use that song?
No.
Oh.
Different promotion, bro. He hasn't even used that. He hasn't used that song in years. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff happening for Aztec Warfare next week. Up next, we have a bull rope match between Tejano and Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero still has the heavy rope that Tejano usually comes out. Him and the crew stole it a week or so ago. And Chavo immediately in this match tries to get Cisco and Cortez to attack Tejano. And they both kind of look at each other like, no? Like, why?
It usually doesn't end well for them.
No. We're the ones getting our asses kicked, and you get to walk away scot-free, so we're just going to take this time to walk away. So Chavo is left to do this bull rope match by himself.
And it doesn't really go well for Chavo.
No, Tejano...
Tejano's large and angry.
Like, immediately, Chavo realizes that he's in a bad spot because you get that immediate tug of war, like who's going to get the advantage. And Tejano is significantly bigger than Chavo. Much stronger, so he's immediately able to take that advantage. Chavo, being a Guerrero, he's got his shady tactics that he likes to use lie, cheat, steal. That's the Guerrero way. So he has a few moments throughout this match where he's able to use the rope to his advantage. But I think Tejano used the rope more so to his advantage. First off, by making Chavo Guerrero ride the sandpaper pony. That is a quote.
It's a Matt Striker original.
Yeah, no, Matt Striker knows how to really paint a picture, doesn't he? But not only that, but Chavo...
Sounds like fun to me.
Chavo would actually go... He'd have Tejano set up and would try to go for the frog splash, but Tejano would actually use the rope to yank Chavo right off the top rope, pick him back up, hit him with a sit-out powerbomb, and Tejano picks up the win. He gets his heavy rope back and he beats the fuck out of Chavo with it.
Yay! Tejano! He wins. I guess.
We're Tejano ambivalent. We don't.
We are. I mean, this is a storyline that was just kind of there, so.
It's still kind of continuing from last year because Del Rio's not there.
Yeah.
So not only are we getting Dragon Azteca and Rey Mysterio and Johnny Mundo and Prince Puma next week in Aztec Warfare, but we find out that Dario Cueto has decided it is time to head back to the temple.
Oh, snap. So he's entering Black Lotus into the...
No.
No?
No.
He's entering himself.
No. And
he's entering the key.
And he's not even... Well, he is entering the key into the slot, unlocking the door, and releasing Matanza, who is covered in blood.
Well, it's good for your skin.
Blood of virgins, right? Keeps you young?
No, it's the good foundation for a healthy skin is bathing in the blood of your enemies.
Well, I think there's a good chance that we could see either Matanza get a spot in the Aztec Warfare or possibly destroy the winner next week.
It's possible.
I think I'm going to go with the latter, though.
I'm picking the first one.
You think so?
Just to go against what you're thinking.
But do you really think that Katrina and Muertes, especially after losing the Trios Championships, are even going to consider another possible contender to go against Mil Muertes? You've already got Phoenix is about to get a title shot. You know Puma and Mundo and Cage and Pentagon Jr. all want a shot at Mil Muertes. Mm-hmm. Are they really going to let Dario Cueto and his blood-soaked brother back into the temple to be a viable contender for the championship?
Well, yes. In the way that I'm saying that Matanza will probably eat somebody and steal their invitation.
He doesn't have a mouth hole on his mask. He can't eat nobody.
We don't know that.
We saw his mask. There's no mouth hole.
We don't know that he can't eat through the mask, though.
He just absorbs people through the mask.
There's a lot of blood there.
The rest of it had to go somewhere.
Yeah, for real. Where are the body parts?
In that makeshift temple that Dario built. Alright, let's move on to our championship match where Phoenix is cashing in his Gift of the Gods championship. We'll be getting a Gift of the Gods championship match here pretty soon. Considering this is the first official cash-in of the championship. This goes very much the way any other Phoenix versus Mil Muertes match goes.
They beat each other to bloody goddamn pulps.
A lot of blood. Both of them getting their masks ripped open.
Vampiro going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, lots of oh shits from Vampiro. And we had fans getting crushed, getting a face full of Phoenix, and then
not in a good way.
No. Well, would that really be a good way?
I don't know if the fans are into that kind of thing.
It depends on the fan.
Exactly. Don't judge.
Judge
Judy.
My name is not Judy. My name is Travis. Okay, watch the beginning of the video. It's at the bottom of the screen.
It says Judge Judy right now.
Bullshit. It doesn't. Right. No. The oh shit moment was after Phoenix crushes one of the fans.
At least one fan.
he decides to tightrope walk the rest of the railing and do a flying crossbody onto Mil Muertes down the floor. But yeah, no, it's just all out chaos at this point.
The chairs.
Yeah, the chairs.
Chairs.
Yeah, chairs is what busts everybody open. Katrina's trying to get Mil Muertes back into the game. And once the mask is ripped and he starts bleeding, Mil Muertes kind of goes into overdrive at this point. But he's also kind of weary. There's that moment where he didn't commit to that yell.
Yeah.
And he went for a splash in the corner.
Also, let's be real here. This is probably the longest match Mil Muertes has had in Lucha Underground.
I think all of his longest matches in Lucha Underground have been against Phoenix.
Yeah.
Because the casket match that they had last year was pretty long. His championship match against Puma was pretty long. But I think Phoenix, between the casket match, I think they had one match before the casket match, and then this one have all been the longest he's had.
Yeah.
And Phoenix is so fast that he's gotta try and keep up with the speed that Phoenix has, and he catches Phoenix and he's set up for the flatliner. He is getting ready to put Phoenix away, but Phoenix is able to jump up and wheelbarrow roll through and trap in what I called a bridging jackknife pin. I think is.
I call it a European clutch.
European, okay. I've never heard of the European clutch.
It's
so we're going to go with that one.
That's what Zack Sabre uses to win his matches.
That's right. So that one. He's got the bridge over both the legs, having Mil Muertes folded in half and then holding the arms down. 1, 2, 3, Phoenix is the new Lucha Underground champion.
And things are sure looking up for Phoenix now. Not really.
No, until Katrina decides that not only are we getting all of these debuts, not only are we getting this match, but Aztec Warfare is officially for the Lucha Underground Championship.
And it's going to be a repeat of last year because Phoenix has to go first and Mil Muertes is going to get to go last.
Yes. So, the champion Phoenix now has to go through all of the other 19 guys and girls that are going to be in this match, and knowing that the last person to come out is going to be Mil Muertes.
So death is coming for everyone.
Yep.
1,000 of them.
1,000 times.
1,000 of them. 1,000 of everyone.
No, it's 1,000 deaths.
1,000 deaths for each 1,000 of them.
1,000,000 deaths.
Man, that's a lot of death.
That's it for the midweek wrap-up.
It is.
Lots of stakes on the line, lots of stuff being built up.
Ooh, oh, a steak.
You said that 2 weeks ago.
Well, you keep saying steak.
Wrong steak! S-T-A-K-E.
There's no wrong kind of steak.
If I stake you in the heart, that'd be the wrong kind of steak.
Not if I'm a vampire.
Especially if you're a vampire! That would kill you!
No, I mean, not for you. It'd be the right kind of steak for you if I was a vampire.
Thanks for watching the midweek wrap-up.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Comment about how much of a moron Kevin Hawk is, please. Or comment how excited you are about to see the Lucha Underground debut of Dragon Azteca Jr., Rey Mysterio, the possible debut of Matanza.
And what about the NXT Dallas card and how it's shaping up?
What do you think about the? We got 5 matches set. Do you think there's going to be another match? Do you think these matches are big enough to fill that 2-hour-long show? What do you think? What would you like to see on the NXT card? What do you think? What do you think Nakamura's going to wear? What kind of
red leather pants?
Well, that's a given. But is he going to come out with that cape and the big ass crown that he usually does at all the Wrestle Kingdoms or what? I don't know. I'm so excited for all this shit. It's going to be so cool. Thanks for watching. Do all that stuff. Click the links down in the description.
A lot of them social mediaize us.
Yes. Get a hold of us in any way you can.
Meet us on social media.
Yeah, talk to us. Let's keep.
We are friendly-ish.
Yeah. Also, playlist.
What? Oh, hey, what's up, playlist? It's there. No, it's extend the hands this way. Then he gets to it.
I can't reach that far. There's a playlist over there. That's going to have all the videos in episode 92. We started with the Raw review. We got this midweek wrap-up coming up next, SmackDown rundown, and we'll also be having some indie news with lots of results.
At least 5 shows worth.
Probably just 5 shows worth. Yeah, so check out all those links. You can find out when we post other videos. You can get a hold of us in any way possible. Keep the discussion going. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Damn straight.
Che.
Fuck Alex Riley.
Glad he wasn't on NXT.
I'm glad he wasn't on TV.
Posted a picture of him the other day. I was really worried.
You posted a picture of him?
No. They posted.
Oh.
Why the fuck would I post a picture of Alex Riley?
I don't know.